Hello, everyone. Today we are continuing with our conversation we started yesterday or some time ago, and today I have a special guest that will share his own personal story on moving from Nigeria to South Africa and to Canada. And he has worked in two universities in Canada, in McGill University, as well as in University of Calgary. So today I'll be interviewing a special person. He is currently a postdoctoral associate at University of Calgary. Uh, his name is Dr. Olutobi Akimbade. Welcome to our special interview.
Thank you, Dr. Aloysius. Thank you for having me.
May we meet you?
Well, like you said, I'm Olutobi Akimbade, and I'm postdoctoral associate at the University of Calgary, currently working on a research on mental health of black children within the province of Alberta. Previously I completed my master's and doctorate at Rhodes University in South Africa, and then I moved to Canada in year 2023. I was previously affiliated with McGill University as a visiting postdoctoral associate, and this year, precisely in June 2025, I joined the University of Calgary. Yeah.
Thank you so much. So, will you want to share how you were able to secure this position from Africa and you moved over to Canada?
Well, that's a huge question. Thinking about it, it has to start with the determination, the desire. You know what you want, you know what you're looking for, and I do tell people that in this day and age, information is democratized. What do I mean by that? Everything is out there. So if you want something, you have to go looking for it. If that makes sense, you have to ensure that on a daily basis, you look out for resources. You use the search engines appropriately. Look out for resources. Know exactly what you're looking for. And I'm of the opinion that even if you don't know what you want exactly, know what you don't want, so that helps you to streamline things a little bit. So specifically, I knew what I didn't want, so that just narrowed down the option. Then, of course, check online, do the research, then talk to mentors. Your mentors can be those that supervised you before, those that you hold in high esteem, they represent what you want to become, and listen to them, observe also. I think observation is huge, so a couple of those things helped me. Then of course, make the application, hope for the best. And I think also in this day and age, one needs to apply widely. It's more or less a game of numbers. The more you apply, the tendency for you to get interviews. So if you apply to just 3 places, then but if you apply to a couple of numbers, 5, 10, 15 places, and good applications, of course, you put in your best. And every application you make, just make sure the next is better than the previous one. So what did I not do properly in the last application? Then you improve on that in the subsequent ones. And then, just a step at a time. And get an interview, hopefully, and then do your research also, about the center you want to join. Read up about them. Don't just go there just based on what they've advertised. Try to go to the webpage of the department, read up about the head of the department, the person you'll be working with, understand the expertise, know what they are looking for, so you are able to better situate yourself, if that makes sense. And
Thank you so much. That's a comprehensive answer. Would you want to give 1 or 2 tips to someone how to find a supervisor?
How to find a supervisor?
Yes.
The best thing is it's still related to what I said. Look out for people in your field, that have they've done what you want to do. So in my own case, if I should situate it within my own context, I spoke with people that I know that were already ahead of me, and there's absolutely nothing new per se under the sun. They might not have done what exactly you want to do, but somebody have done something similar. So speak to those persons, and then find out how they went about it. Read up online, look at people that have that expertise, reach out to them, read if they have funding, reach out, and then yeah, the more you read up about these things, the more you have clarity, and and don't be afraid to try. Just try, you know. Be courteous when you send out emails. Courtesy is very important. You can't go wrong. And be straight to the point. Let them know exactly what you are looking for. So I tell people, let your subject line just summarize what you're looking for, because people are very busy. We live in a very busy world. So straight to the point, let them know what you're looking for. By the time they see your subjects, they can already know what they're trying to. Then yeah, reach out widely. People that have expertise, they have the expertise in what you're trying to do in that field where you're trying to build expertise. Make sure they've done something like that. Reach out to them and understand what is possible, of course. So there's some universities, they always have funding because they are research intensive, and there's some universities they are not that research intensive. So if what you want to do is research and you want to be fully funded, then you focus on universities that are research intensive, because then they are likely to have funding than others. Then you have to be pragmatic also. You might want to research something, but that might not be what is really currently being funded. So you need to think about that carefully. So I want to do A, but B is what is being funded. You have to think about it. If I do B, can I merge B with A later? You really need to be pragmatic about that. And yeah, so that's what I hope that helps.
Much. He has given a lot of tips today. If you don't apply, your chances of getting it is zero. If you narrow your chances in terms of applying to few places, then you also limit yourself in getting it. Let your subsequent application be better than the previous one, as well as make sure you talk to mentors. Mentorship is very important. Thank you so much for sharing your experience and giving these beautiful tips for upcoming postdocs. If you're now, subscribe. It's free. You don't pay for it. Just click the subscription button or follow if it's on Facebook. I've mastered my friendship acceptance on Facebook, so just click the follow button and keep tuned to this channel. You'll be getting all the tips that will help you to advance in your career. Thank you.